Today, after nearly 40 years of Fatah-led political parties in Palestine, Hamas, the anti-Israeli political organization, has taken power in Gaza. The historic transfer of power is a result of a series of events that traces back to the democratic elections held on January 25th of 2005. The results of the election gave Hamas a majority over Fatah by a margin of 76 to 43 seats.
عدد المقاعد للقوائم 30 للدوائر 46 مجموع المقاعد 76.
While Hamas and their supporters supported the electoral victory throughout the region, Fatah and its supporters were reluctant to cede control to Hamas and refused to join a government formed by Hamas, provoking humanitarian aid efforts withdrawals, including European Union monetary support.
It's fitting for the European Commission. We are assuming our responsibilities and we are adopting a policy of maximum prudence. There are no payments to or through the Palestinian Authority.
On March 17th, the Fatah movement led by Mahmoud Abbas refuses to join a government formed by Hamas, leading to months of infighting, fractional violence, and the formation. In June, the rival Palestinian factions reach an agreement that implicitly recognizes Israel, ending weeks of acrimonious negotiations. The plan calls for a Palestinian state alongside Israel, the possibility of full diplomatic relations with Israel, and further calls on militants to limit attacks and calls on the parties to work toward forming a Palestinian unity government. Failure to reach consensus with Hamas about the formation of a government ended the fragile ceasefire at the end of December.
الوطنية نقول للعالم بأسره أن هذه حكومة الشعب الفلسطيني وعلى الجميع التعامل معها ولدينا كل الثقة وكل المؤشرات الإيجابية أن.
This set off later disagreements over enacting a new security plan in Gaza. Fatah, which comprises the main security force in the Palestinian Authority, deployed military forces without Hamas authority. On May 13th, senior Fatah militants are murdered. Hamas is blamed. Riots ensued, kidnappings and roadblockings, and almost 40 dead in just 3 days of fighting, having a devastating effect on Gaza and its residents.
صار الاشتباك حوالي 10 دقائق وهم كانوا واقفين قبالنا وطخوا علينا ونطخ عليهم.
On June 12th, 200 Hamas fighters surround the headquarters of Fatah in Gaza, and after several hours of fighting, take control. 2 days later, Palestinian Preventative Security Services headquarters in Gaza are captured, including vehicle and weapons on the compound, a symbol of Fatah's loss of power. 41 people are killed in the attack, and 80 more are wounded. Senior Fatah officials of the security force are kidnapped and executed, raising local and international concern for regional peace.
What is clear is that the rise of a Hamas entity in the Gaza Strip has now created a situation where a terrorist organization controls a whole country.
To see Gaza under siege. We don't want to see the continuation of boycott and sanctions. We don't want the Palestinian people to suffer, even if there is a group that decided to take over by force and by violence.
The U.S. and I think the rest of the international community are very concerned about the humanitarian situation in Gaza. We don't want to see the Palestinian people in Gaza suffer anymore as a result of what's happening.